Hey, how's it going? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and this time on Anime Reaction, we'd seen some shit. It's Keijo! Episode 11. If you want to check out our reaction to the 11th episode of Keijo, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So this time on Keijo, we get...
Paper cuts.
Ew.
Ew.
The final match. The final match.
Yep, round 3 of the East-West War, and we are on the Castle Land, which looks exactly like Nagoya Castle.
Cool.
So, there you go. Yeah, with the little
But
fish
yeah,
things on
they
top.
fight on the rooftop of a castle. So the main thing about this fight is definitely Nozomi versus
Maya.
Maya, their number 2 fighter. I'm assuming now, after watching the whole episode, that her alter ego is their number 1 fighter, which is kind of stupid.
But very considerate of Suruga to kind of consider Maya's alternate personalities, maybe. Okay, I tried to defend
This
it.
doesn't fit into reality.
This went full shonen.
Yeah, this one full shonen. But so the first part of this fight, which is what happens this episode, it shows mainly what's going on with the other girls.
Right.
So a very large bulk of the fight is Rinrin and Kawaii versus
Totally
the masked girl.
Totally not Zex Marquise and the girl with the iron ass. Their girl with the iron ass.
Yeah,
Your resistance only makes her harder.
pretty much.
But only over time.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, damage sponge. Basically.
Damage sponge.
It was a very interesting fight.
That's putting it mildly.
That's putting it
So the girl with the cards coming out of her ass.
paper cuts.
Paper cuts.
From henceforth shall be named
Paper
cuts.
Nickname codified.
But she uses her oiled up boobs to reflect sunlight and basically blind her opponents so that she can jump behind them, switch places with her counterpart, just a bunch of different things.
We're giving them some nasty paper cuts.
As much as I enjoy that thought process, I mean they certainly attempted to keep it mildly real.
It's definitely more believable than boob hypnosis.
Definitely.
Or Maya's stupid fucking...
We'll get to that.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
But
But
the butt card trick. That is not how that trick works.
no, nowhere near. But I would love to have her over for poker night.
I wouldn't touch those cards.
I have no idea where they've been.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, funny reference of the episode.
Oh, hilarious
The
one.
really fat girl from the Tokyo school.
Nailed it.
Butt tack on Titan.
Yeah, I see her like her ass falling down, and then the castle wall looks like Wall Maria. And then I just throw up the salute, and it throws up the title, Butt Tack on Titan. And I'm like, I'm so proud of myself.
And she actually named her attack that too.
Yeah. Like, direct, not even trying to hide it reference.
Love it. Oh man.
So does that mean Attack on Titan exists as an intellectual property in this anime?
Interesting question. So, okay. And so, if so, what would the legal ramifications be? It's kind of like recreating Atari games in Minecraft. I smell a podcast topic. Anyway,
Weird.
moving on.
But yeah, so then the two girls, the masked girl and the girl with the ass of steel.
She only really showed her ability that one time where Rin basically went all out, and for some strange reason, the more she hit the more that Rin hit her, the harder her ass got.
Just enough to show off what she does.
But
And
then they go
shove
full
to the side.
retard and they have a combining attack.
Oh my god.
Where basically she pulls out her bottoms so far that the masked girl can jump down into the front of them so that they can attack. It's so stupid.
These
It's
are-
so stupid.
These are get-along panties.
Even if they had perfect sync, it's still just a detriment. It's not an advantage.
you end up
The only way that
stepping
it
on-
could be an advantage is throwing more weight around. But even then, you could still do that just by attacking at the same time.
Yeah. But you're going to end up stepping on other people's feet. You're going to end up with legs getting in the way.
A lot of tripping, a lot of falling.
Boobs do take up space.
Well, even just being this close, you're gonna headbutt each other eventually. Actually, I would have loved.
No, they wouldn't because they're girls. Like I said, boobs take up space.
Ah, gotcha. Well, okay. What I would still like to see the footage of them actually trying to practice the technique,
Right?
because all the falling and flailing around would be hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Flailing around, rip panties.
I
Right?
almost wish I had footage of how I know how all that happens.
Anyway, I don't know. I kind of feel sorry for their chick with the ass of steel. Because imagine, like, when they're facing off against Kawaii, they're trying to knock Rin off. And so it's Kawaii blocking their attack. Her butt's directly attacking Kawaii's, but the other girl is pressing her butt up against her, like,
Navel
uterus,
area.
really. Like, and just squeezing in between the two. That would hurt.
Hurt like hell.
That would have hurt, like, really bad.
No. That's not how this works.
But yeah, so then in the middle of that, the fat girl gets knocked back from the fourth member of the Satoshi team.
Which we have now been introduced to.
Yes, for the first time. And let's see, her name is Saya Kogatana. And she is an EI practitioner, which is basically quick draw. So the way that they represent it in this series is that she quick draws her boobs out of her top and hits her opponent and then puts them back.
With like a diamond hard nipple. Something.
I don't know, but it's super effective. Because, the masked girl jumps out of the other girl's panties and then goes to attack her and naturally.
Bling!
Yep.
That's it.
Peace.
What?
Oh man.
But yeah, basically the three from the other three from Satoshi are able to overpower at least two of the ones from the Tokyo school.
Yeah, Buns of Steel and Attack on Titan.
No, actually,
Or
Attack
no,
on Titan is still up. It's the other two that went down.
The Magician.
The Magician and Buns of Steel. Because the Buns of Steel girl got knocked off the land, and the Magician girl ended up falling and ended up head down, ass up.
Yeah, with her automatic shuffler broken.
So now it is the Beast of Titan and Maya on the opposing team.
Yep.
Now we move back to that fight with Maya and
The one that,
Nozomi.
the one that actually matters.
Well, in the kind of right in between that switch, the announcer goes, and now we'll because two have been knocked off, we'll change. What was it like?
Oh yeah, we'll show the specialty of the
Yeah,
castle
we'll show
land.
the specialty of the castle land, which is that the castle sinks. But then it's also revealed by the players from Satoshi that they weren't told that the castle sinks. I don't know if the players from the other school were told, but either way, having something like that and not telling the competitors is fucking bullshit. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, what if all of them are on the lower levels? It sinks, and you eliminate all of them at once.
Right?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Or the jostle that makes the castle sink knocks somebody off the top.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Yeah, without
it
prior
strikes me
knowledge,
as
that'd
stupid that they didn't tell the competitors beforehand that the land sinks.
My only hope is that they did so off screen, but
Yeah, but I mean,
They
they literally said, "Oh, I didn't know that," or we weren't told about this. That's the only reason why I said something is because they literally said, "Oh, we weren't told about this." Either this competition is bullshit, or their teachers really suck. Because you'd think that going over all the different types of land would be like one of the first lessons.
yeah, I mean,
You'd think.
You'd think. Other than like basic conditioning and all that stuff, yeah, you'd think they'd study it.
And even if it's expected that they know, you should still like set that out as rules or whatever. Just be like, okay, this time you're fighting on the castle land. It's the one that sinks after 2 competitors to go down. Or after a certain time period or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's really dumb. Anyway, so going back to the other fight, I also want to call a little bit of bullshit on Maya's technique. Because she literally does nothing but touch her butt to something. Well, technically touch her skin to something, really. Because we're shown it happening with her butt, her boobs, and apparently one hand. Because she totally broke a table when she was younger.
Yeah. Good old classic shonen fighting anime key manipulation.
Yeah,
to destroy stuff.
this is that stereotypical aura key manipulation stuff that you see in Dragon Ball and almost any other shonen anime.
Yeah, this one's just more low key than Dragon Ball. It's not a full on.
Well, I mean, it's not like they're materializing it as as attacks or anything.
Bro,
Yeah.
a giant ball of death that destroys planets, just a more localized version. But yeah, like I said, a low key version of it.
I do like the sound that it has whenever she uses a technique, where it's kind of like it's really hard to describe.
But so Nozomi starts heading full force with vacuum butt cannons. I gotta remember the butt.
Vacuum butt cannon.
Yeah.
Yes.
She unleashes a lot of those, like back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah, after we've been told off to the story, oh, one bad one can end your career, and all of a sudden here she goes, like, spam, spam, spam.
After the third one, we go back to Siren. I forgot what her Ojibe.
Ujibe.
Seal.
Yeah. We pan over to her real quick, and she says, a perfected vacuum butt cannon would have done this.
Would have ended it.
Yeah.
So obviously this isn't her final form.
Yeah, you gotta save that for the final fight in the next episode.
Or for the second season. One of the two. But so Maya takes 3 of them, and on the third one, or on the second one, she ends up losing her balance.
No, I think she took a lot more than that, because it went off screen and showed the other teacher and then the group from Satoshi, and then it came back and it's like, oh my god, how many of these have we seen now? So I think that she did like 5 or 6 probably.
But after a while, Maya ends up getting weak in the knees,
Losing balance.
and instead of dodging,
Well, Nozomi presses her advantage, and somehow she can hear her schoolmates and her teacher tell her to dodge, and she has this like existential crisis because she doesn't dodge, and then I guess it overloads her so much that she changes personality and promptly
backhands.
yeah,
so to
basically
speak.
like if Rinrin wasn't there to catch Nozomi, she would have just completely destroyed her. Like it literally would have been, like pressing her advantage, and then just one hit, boom,
Ding.
one hit KO.
Dwarfed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just dwarfed the main character. But yeah,
Dwarfed the main
Maya
character,
ended up, what was it? Breaking the roof of the castle, making
unbalancing
Nozomi-
Nozomi, and then she
and then
Hitting Nozomi.
yeah.
sent her flying.
Yeah, where Rinrin catches Nozomi with her boobs.
And then calmly walks up and pulls a total Super Saiyan hair color change.
Yeah, her hair color changes from puke green to white.
Gnarly nursing home, yellowish green. To, more like Maya from Tenjo Tenge. Silver hair, busty as hell. There you go.
Probably the reference there.
Maybe.
Did Great write this fucking story? This seems like something he'd do.
But yeah.
Maybe. I mean, it
If he did more comedic stuff, his works are usually more serious.
Have you read Air Gear?
In tone. I'm talking about from there's not as nearly as much comedy in Air Gear or Tenjo Tenge as in Keijo, but if Great
read
did
Air Gear?
I'll ask again. Anyway.
But it's much more serious in tone than this is.
No, not really. This is way more serious than Air Gear.
Well, certain parts.
Certain parts.
parts.
Anyway,
Off
yeah.
topic.
So next episode is going to be the final showdown between Nozomi and Maya,
And
Saiyan
also I
Mortalis
assume
Maya.
a fight between
the other three.
between Rinrin, Kawaii, Saya, and against the
Attack on Titan.
the fat girl from the other school.
From Super
I do hope so, because at the beginning of the episode where I saw the big girl and I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool. I mean, they have
It's
diverse body styles like I kind of want from anime like this.
Well, with that you get different fighting styles as well. Styles
Yeah.
make fights.
Yeah, I actually enjoy seeing other fighting styles, other body types, and stuff like that in anime. Period. However, you only got to see the big girl like.
You get the nice frame, and then you get the logo coming in, and that's about it, though.
Yep.
I think you only see her like 3 or 4 times in the episode.
And it's literally like she comes in and she goes out. Literally, just like that.
I mean, they did also do
Yeah.
the same thing with the other girl.
With Saya.
With, Saya.
and-
Kogatana.
yeah.
Um,
I think they just wanted to hurry it up and set up that final confrontation
yeah.
between our main characters here.
I think we'll see a little bit more of it next episode.
I think so, too.
Next episode, if that big girl ends up like completely shit-facing all over the other three, I'm actually gonna be rather upset because in this episode, Saya herself ended up throwing that big girl around easily.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think they could kind of keep it close and just set up a one-on-one for the big grand finale. I don't think it's going to be a miseven match in the end, anyhow. So I think they're going to find a way to knock each other out.
And then I wonder if Maya is just going to be like, okay, Rin, you're done. Saya, you're done.
That's what I think is going to happen. They're probably going to take care of the big girl,
And then
Maya's just going to turn around and just be like, boom, I need to show my power. Boom, I need to show my power. Boom, I need to show my power.
or even worse, just like boom, boom, boom. Now, where were we?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm expecting that, and I'm gonna be rather upset about it.
I expect it to probably happen to Saya and Rinrin. And then I think Kawaii is going to stick around a little while because the series has put her as being so powerful. But she's eventually going to fall. And then Nozomi's going to be like,
Okay.
You beat my friends. Now you're going to die.
Vengeance!
But they're not really your friends.
They're afraid as they're being partners.
Though they are, I mean, sort of.
It's sort of...
As friendly as you would be to a
classmate.
classmate.
Well, to more of a teammate.
Technically, this is kind of a trade school, so I guess a coworker. Nah,
I don't know.
Whatever.
Anyway.
We're thinking too far into it.
Yep.
Sure.
But
That's what we did.
let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.
And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talk.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the white button to subscribe to Otaku Saga and check out our new and improved Patreon page.
And don't forget Twitter.